Hello everyone. In this video we see Capablanca's amazing game. This game was played in 1907 in New York, USA. Capablanca play with black pieces and Pulvermarcher play with white pieces. So white starts with e4, e5, f4, King's Gambit, Bishop c5, King's Gambit declined classical variation. If white take this pawn, then Queen h4 and check, and the king can't move to e2 because queen takes e4 and checkmate. And if g3, then queen takes e4 and fork on rook. So white would lose his rook. But white didn't take this pawn and continue with knight f3. d6 support this pawn and also open this bishop's diagonal. c3. So white want to create pressure on center. Bishop g4, pin this knight. F takes e5, d takes e5. Queen a4 check and free this knight. Knight d7. Knight takes e5 and pressure on bishop and also on knight. So Capablanca continue with knight f6 and support this bishop and also support this knight. And white continue with d4, create pressure on bishop, and Capablanca castles king side. And now you can see that white's most of minor pieces are not developed and Capablanca's minor pieces are developed. So Capablanca leave his bishop and castles king side. But if white take this bishop, then white would lose his support on knight. So Capablanca would take this knight if white take this bishop. But white continue with bishop g5 and pin this knight. And Capablanca exchange his knight. Knight takes knight and white could take one of them. D takes knight and create pressure on knight. Here in this position, pause the video and think Capablanca's final move. So Capablanca continue with knight takes e4 and sacrifice his knight and also his queen. But after knight takes e4, white resigned here. So what is the reason for resign? Let's see. If white take this queen, then bishop comes to f2 and checkmate. Because king has no mouse. So white can't take this queen. And if white take this knight with his queen, but after moving queen, white would lose his support on d1. And the bishop's eye is on d1. So queen d1 is mate. This f2 square is covered by bishop. So after knight takes e4, white resigned here.